So we'll be dealing with CMA Inter syllabus here, and we'll be dealing only with the audit part of your syllabus, right? This constitutes, I hope you know how many marks this subject is for. Do you know? 50 marks. What is the other 50 marks? Corporate accounting. Very good. Right. There are certain prerequisites for this subject. I'm sure you would have at least seen or heard about this subject before, wherein people have told that this is a theory subject. Correct? Huh? Yes. And usually with theory subject, how the student's mindset will be, you also know, I also know. Because before becoming a teacher, I was also a student only, right? And this subject, although you might have a mindset that it's a theory subject, but without this subject, you won't be able to solve any of the practical cases, right? If you go for a driving class, first thing that he'll talk about is theory only, no? He will tell A, B, C, accelerator, brake and clutch. If you don't know what is what, obviously instead of brake, you might press accelerator. Yes, directly you can't get into the driving mode. He has to explain certain things. So same with this subject as well. It's not that accounting is practical, audit is theory. At a professional level, whichever course you take at a professional level, all subjects are practical subjects only. The only difference is with respect to your costing, accounting, financial management and all other subjects, you will be solving numerical problems. In these subjects, you will not solve numerical problems, you will be solving cases, right? Like a lawyer. As a lawyer, as a doctor, how they solve. Now, doctor can tell my subject is a theory subject. If he does not know the theory behind the disease, he will not be able to execute the surgery or give you the medicines. Similarly, audit subject is more of a theory-based practical subject. It is a practical subject only, but it is based on some theories. So, if you do not know the theory, you won't be able to solve any practical problems. Basically, when a client comes to you with a problem, if you don't know how to solve it, then you will not be getting your what you came here for. Right? Every professional course you do, step number 1 is to get money only. Have you done audit before today? No? You have never done audit? No? Pakka, no? You sure? 100%? 100%? Sure? Sure? Now, if you're giving answer, you be confident and give. Initially, it will no, so then if I ask sure 3-4 times, you have done audit then. Maybe. You have done audit in your life. Okay. Okay, very good. That means you have done audit, right? You have done audit, I'll tell you. Without knowing it is audit, you have done it. So in the class, no, my job is just to connect those concepts. You have done it. This subject is not new. What is new is the language. You have done this particular thing long back. You have done it. You have been a part of it. That means you were at the giving end as well as at the receiving end, which I will prove. Yeah. Let's go by a simple example now. During your childhood, I know that you are from what is that, Gen Z? Yeah? You're Gen Z only, no? Your childhood is different than your millennials' childhood, correct? I don't know what Gen Z, millennial, Zoomer, Boomer, something is there, no? Now we are millennials. Okay, our childhood is different than your childhood. In your childhood, did you have devices? Mobile devices and all? Our childhood did not have as many mobile devices as you guys had. Yeah. Now, in our childhood, no, outdoor sports was more, discouraged. Now, outdoor sports is more encouraged. Veliya poda. If we go out, no, ulla vada they used to tell. Now, when we go out and play, now I used to stay in a building, okay, not a posh building and all. In our building, no, if my mother calls my name, entire building gets to know my mother is calling my name. And the Madri building. Okay, you can in Gilly, that Vijay's area is there, no, and the Madri. Everyone will get to know what is happening in everyone's home. Okay, now we used to play a lot of cricket during summer vacation. So we used to live in first floor. We go to ground floor and we start playing cricket. Now my mom know if she wants something, or if in the building, if any one person is there who will go and get something from the store, that person is now called as Swiggy Instamart. That person now is called as Blinkit, Zepto, Dunzo. In our era, we were that. Neighbor auntie will tell, hey, go get some 1 kilo rice for me. We will go and get. இப்போ அது Instamart தான். So basically, your laziness is someone's business idea. And the startup and சொல்வாங்கல்ல, your laziness only. ஒன்றும் இல்லை, your laziness is there starting. Right? Previously, we used to go, we will only go, neighbor auntie will tell, go get 1 plate idli for my guest. Swiggy, Zomato, which has become a business now. Right? We used to play cricket. My mom used to tell, hey, auntie wants to travel in rickshaw, go to the rickshaw stand and get rickshaw. Uber, Ola now. So basically, everything is there in your house only. We don't just think about it. Clear? Only one thing is pending from Zomato's end. Doorstep delivery also is there. Yes or no? Only that is pending now. I will not be surprised in the upcoming era no, if that also happens. For that also they will charge 110 rupees. With gloves we will feed you. Hygiene and all will maintain. Only that thing is pending now. In those days, no, for us, my mom used to give 100 rupee note rolled with a list of groceries she needs. And she will throw from first floor. I will cash from ground floor. She will go get. Now I will go. There will be one list. Correct? In this list, there will be some items mentioned. And with that, she will give me 100 rupees. Now I will go to that shop. I will give this list to that particular person. He will pack accordingly. Right? And what he'll do, those days, bill and all was not system generated. Yaro, whichever LKG student, some notes is pending. If he is going to UKG, that LKG notes will be sitting in general stores. Maths notes, science notes and all will be there. Out of that one page, wherever it is empty, he will write all the amount of it, which only he will understand. Right? The name and the amount which he will understand. He will tear it in a shape which he will never think about. And he will write and give it that to you. Yes or no? Have you seen this type of bill? Now imagine in that bill, the bill comes to 92 rupees. How much did my mother give? 100. How much is the bill amount? Abdina, what is the balance? The account system. Closing balance is how much? 8. Now, summer vacation. Clear? 8 rupees la. Now, when I finished my transaction, there is one more person who came and told, I want ice candy. 3 rupee ice candy. He took. Abdiye summer vacation. I was playing cricket. 8 rupees I have. Bill came to how much? 92. Ice candy costs how much? 3. Can I purchase one? Yes, I can purchase. Now I purchased 3 rupee ice candy. What is the total bill? 95. Anna, I will play a game there. I will tell uncle, this 3 rupee bill you don't put. I'll give. Now as a storekeeper, avanukku bill important, cost important. He gets 3 rupees. I get ice candy. You are also winning in life. I am also winning in life. Correct? Now what I will do, there will be another pen in one general store tied to something and it will be hanging like this. Suicide pen I call. And the pen எடுத்துக்கிட்டு எங்கேயோ ஒரு அமௌண்ட்ல அட்ஜஸ்ட்மெண்ட் பண்ணிடுவேன். 3 rupees have to adjust, no? So imagine there was somewhere 31 rupees was there. அப்படியே 34 rupees. In the 92, அப்படியே 95. Correct? I will go home. Usually Indian mothers are busy, most busiest in the kitchen. Clear? If doctor tells us, boss, you have to take rest, I am the first person who will tell the doctor, you don't have to tell me to take rest because I am an expert in taking rest. என்னோட ரெஸ்ட் எப்படின்னா பாண்டா should get insulted. I am more active than you da. My mom will tell, we should learn from you how to take rest. Learn. Give me fees because I am teaching you, at least by doing nothing. If parents are asked to take rest, that rest period only is most working period for them. They'll work more on rest days only. My mom, I've never seen her taking rest. If they tell take rest, no, she'll work more. That's the translation she's getting from the doctor. So in the kitchen, they'll be busy. I went. Your mother is more worried about the bill or the grocery. I will give her the grocery. Correct? Bill will be in my pocket only. ஆனா லிவிங் ரூம்ல ஒரு லுங்கி கட்டிக்கிட்டு ஸ்லீவ்லெஸ் பனியன் போட்டுக்கிட்டு கையில ஒரு ரிமோட், ஒரு கையில ஒரு ரிமோட், இன்னொரு கையில டீ கப் வச்சுக்கிட்டு ஒரு ஆள் உட்காருவாங்க. அந்த ஆளு பேர் தான் உங்க அப்பா. That father, you will be slowly going out to play. He'll call, hey, இங்க வா, bill எவ்வளவு ஆச்சு. Your father is more worried about the bill, not about the groceries. If you go to supermarket, your father is the only one who will check the bill even after it is system generated. Your mother will tell you, who did I marry also? Your father is still not bothered about it. Your father will be like, Ipo no use. He will still be verifying the bill. Right? That type of father is what we want in the character now. Now he will call you, come here, how much is the bill? What will you tell now? 92 or 95? Yeah? 95. ஆனா இந்த ஆளுக்கு ஏதோ ஒரு வேற மாதிரி மெமரி இருக்கு. He'll tell, எப்படி 95? What will you explain now? If he asks, how 95? What will you explain? You'll give the bill. He will read the bill. When he reads the bill, hey, that day when we bought this was 31 rupees. Today it is 34 rupees. FD. Increase. Now, what you will think, you will never ever expect that your father will even go and question that shopkeeper, for 3 rupees. But, angada, aap vekkira ipo. He will tell, come, we'll go. 3 rupees from me, 100 people if they're coming, 300 per day. Abdina masathukku 9,000 rupees. Vidakudadu. Nee va. You on the other hand, fraud paya, you have so much confidence in you that you will defend yourself. You will tell, Amapa, vaanga, pola. You will go to that shop. You will still not confess. Ana, inga, there's some comedy scene of Vadivel where one person will be singing, he'll be sitting. Inga, andha madri anxiety irukku. Ana, born method actors you guys are. You will never show that anxiety. Your father is still going. He'll reach that shop and he'll tell, shopkeeper bill. Antariyu, what is this 95 rupees? 95 rupees, what? That's why I put. No, that date was 31. Today it is 34. You could have confessed. You're standing there. You're standing there as if you're some avatar. You're standing there, he's still asking. You could have told. Till that time you have some space. He'll say, no, 31 only. What? I didn't make it 34. He will show MRP also. See, sir, 31 I am selling. How that 3 rupee difference? Now that time shopkeeper will tell. He'll look at you. The way you will smile at the shopkeeper. Meaning in the mind you're telling, Anna, solladingana. Vittrangana. Now he'll tell, that 3 rupee ice candy has taken. Now, in front of shopkeeper, your father is actually holding your hand. Your father will ask you, ice candy ettitiyada? Now, in front of shopkeeper, your father's respect is flying. Now, your father will, sorry na. Sorry. On the way, your father and mother, no, these are two different characters. Your mother is sodium. She'll react then and there. Your father is acid. When you pour, no, he will not react. 1, 2, 3 seconds he'll take. Ana react pannapo. Your mother also will not react. Sodium also will be bland. Your father will hold your hand. He is going home. Poga, the grip is more tighter. Correct? Childhood memory is coming back. The grip is more tighter. You're telling, Appa, Udapa. Udanda. and let your soul only go. You know that once you reach home, you will be late. Late your name. Not you will reach home late. You will be late. When he locks the door, Kovai Sarla, one person is an actor. He'll tell one dialogue, Atte, me sette. Yeah, in that I think Ajit's movie, Vedalam, I think. When he locks that door, no, you will know that Inniki, I am gone. Today is my death day. Your mother will hit 100 hits. உங்களுக்கு அது மசாஜ். அப்பா ஒரே ஒரு அடி. You will see stars. Yes or no? You will find a place to hide. Ana, in audit, no, you can't be your father to that level. You can't hit the client and all. Solra. Solla poriya illaya. Sol. You can't do that. Here, maximum that punishment that you can give is reporting. You can tell the people who have invested money in you, see, he has done wrong. Avloda. Rest everything is same like your father only. You will check. You will ask them what is wrong, why did you do it, everything. Parents have parents actually are bigger scammers in life. They'll tell you, yes or no? With such an innocent soul we are, we will still go. How you will go to that extent where your father can actually kill you? To that level you will go. First thing your parents will do is hit. Correct? Huh? In audit, same thing, but we can't hit because we are not police. We are not investigators. We are auditors. Whatever your father did in this example, we will still do it. We'll go, ask the questions, get the bill, check the amount. We'll do everything what your father did except for the last part. The last part was, in your language, personal. In YouTube comments and all this, this was personal. And the mother, that last action was personal, that we can't do. Maximum we'll do is what? We will complain to people who have invested money. We have not invested money. Right? Now, if you have a company, imagine you have A Limited. You have a company called A Limited. In A Limited, 100 people have given money. Correct? Every person has given 1,000. So, 1,000 into 100 will be how much? How much? 1 lakh, 10 lakh, 10,000. I am very bad at zeros. Don't depend on me. Here? I have a different history with zeros. So, I am very bad in math. So, how much? I know that 3 plus 2, 5 zeros should be there. So, it will be 1 lakh. Now, when 1 lakh money is given to A Limited should use that 1 lakh in the proper purpose. Same thing, when mother gave you 100 rupees for specific purpose, you use it for specific purpose? Yes, apart from that, you use it for your personal purpose, which was not allowed. Here, now that is what we have to see. We are not saying 100 rupees you should not give. You give, but we will see whether A Limited has used that 100 rupees or 1 lakh rupees properly or no. As promised, have they used it? Or have they used it somewhere else? On the other hand, same example I will shift it. Now you have to answer. If you have told your dad that 92 rupees is the bill, 3 rupee ice candy I had, total 95 rupees, indanga sir, 5 rupees change. Will your father take same action? No. Why? Transparency. Honesty is there. Yes, he might shout at you, but the same level of punishment you will not get. Yes or no? That is when your parents will tell, if you want something, you ask. And what you do next moment only you ask. They will not give. They were right. What did they say? If you want something, ask. They never said, I will give. They're right from their place. Ask. And if you see, there is a huge difference between these, kids from foreign, the way you see them, and Indian kids, the way parents handle them. If the foreign kid has done some mistake versus Indian kid has done some mistake. If the foreign kid has done some mistake, darling, don't do it next time. Come and tell to mommy. Ana Indian kid, mommy, Mavana nee veetuku va. Your mother will not even see whether you are in a public place or no. Abdiye orre ara. If that is not, because your mother is not so strong compared to your father, no. Your mother will keep on eating you. It's like buffalo skin. If it rains on buffalo, will it even feel? No. It's like that. Yeah. So similar thing in audit, how it happens is you should be transparent. You should tell investors that your money we have used it in this manner. Then it is their call. Should we be as an investor or should we take out our investment and go? Understood. Now, if you have a company, I have given 10 crore rupees. You should tell me what you have done with the 10 crore rupees because I am not there in your company, no, forever. I am an investor. I am not a director in your company. So I give money and I will go. You should tell me every year what you have done with that money. What if you are using for illegal purpose? Who gave money? Me. So who's responsible? I am responsible. Now, if you were true to me, I would not need an auditor. Why there is a third person in between? Why there is a third person? Why did your dad go to the shopkeeper? Because you lied. If you are, in the second instance, if you are told the truth, the shopkeeper would never be involved in the first place. Yes or no? In life and love, no, there should be no third person in between. Directly you should deal. The moment third person comes, it becomes dirty. That's why in audit also, why we are there in between investors and the company is because they need confidence and they get confidence from us. That's why we are there in between. That's why they depend on us, which is why they pay us for that particular amount which they pay us. No, it is for their confidence they are paying. And if imagine we break their trust. Understood. Will you go to a doctor who will give medicines with wrong diagnosis? No. Why? Trust is there, no. So when you go to the doctor, you go with the trust. Doctors are for physical health. Auditors are for financial health. So they come to us to get their confidence high in the entity. It could be company, it could be partnership, it could be proprietor, any sort, trust, society, NGO, anywhere, we are there. Because we are that type of person. You know, in our country, we believe that if you take a dip in Ganga, your bad things are washed away. We are that Ganga. So they believe that if auditor tells me anything, I have confidence. So our responsibility is much bigger than the company. Our responsibility is much bigger than the investors. We have to see both of them and go and find a balance between growth and development. We are called as a pillars of the country. Why? We go and give our opinion. Our opinion matters a lot. Many people invest crores of money based on our opinion. And if our opinion goes bad, a company can be destroyed also. If our opinion is good, a company can be created also. Right? So our opinion matters a lot in the industry. That's the reason why we are studying this subject. So to give that opinion, we have some process to go through. Clear? Understood? You have done the audit, but you do not know what do we call that as. So going forward, I'll be telling certain things where you will understand. Now that this particular bill, what we spoke about, is nothing but we call invoice in audit language, or to be more specific, documents. Simple. What your dad did is nothing but checking. Clear? Or we can call it as verification. In your life, you are expert in giving exams. Unit test, mental test, midterm, annual. You are expert in giving exams. Exam is nothing but audit. What is exam, by the way? Why do they conduct exam? To test what? You have studied or not? Example. That's nothing but audit. Testing whether you have studied or not is nothing but they are checking. So that's why it's called examination. Understood? Clear? So exactly the same thing in audit we do. We examine whatever information is given to us. Basically, we'll be like the valuers. Now, if a valuer is corrupted, you will kill a student's life. Yes or no? If the valuer is not corrupted, you can create careers. Adhe madri, as an auditor, you should not be corrupted. You should be honest. That also we will be learning here. As an auditor, what are the qualities we should have? That's the reason why auditors get paid at a high level. Not, it's easy for the society to tell, for you what men, you'll simply sign and take money. It's not simply sign. It's a responsibility that you're taking. If an engineer is signing a certificate, it's a responsibility. Tomorrow anything happens to that structure, it's the engineer who will first go for free boarding and lodging. He's the first person to get the massage from the government side. Adhe madri, when something happens in the audit report, it's we who will be responsible first. And to do that, people might bribe. People might tell you, we'll give you this, sir, we'll give you that. So it's upon your integrity, how you are going to handle that. But statute, law, act, standard says that you should have integrity. Integrity means what? Honesty. You should not let go your integrity for some extra money. Clear? Right? So basically audit is nothing but examination only. Clear? Now, apart from this, what exactly is audit, sir? Now, this particular portion is very, very important from definition perspective. What is audit? According to SA 200, this SA is nothing but, full form of SA is standards on auditing or standards on audit. Okay. So SA 200 we consider as mother standard. This is a standard based on which the entire audit is built. So as per SA 200, what is an audit? Very, very important definition. It is an independent examination. This definition only will take at least 15-20 minutes for us to discuss. Yeah. What is it? It's an independent examination. Now, what do you mean by independent examination, sir? What is the difference between independent and dependent? What's the difference? Not depending on someone. Are you an independent person in life? Are you a dependent person? Yes. Once you start working, are you an independent person? No, you're still a dependent only. You have to understand the difference. You might be financially independent. Yeah, but you still need your companionship, your parents, your spouse, your family members. So you're dependent. So basically, independent and dependency means you are getting influenced by some other force. Yes or no? Clear? So here, when we say independent examination, we mean we will do examination based on our terms. You should not come and tell us how we have to work. We will decide as to how we have to work. Clear? So as an auditor, now if I am taking the class, am I taking an independent class or dependent class? Independent class. How independent? Am I teaching with how you are telling me how to teach? No. Am I teaching as how management is telling me how to teach? No. I am teaching based on how I believe I should teach. That level of teaching is called as independent teaching. So independent examination means we are examining the information in such a way that we will do based on our terms, not how management is asking us to do. If management is asking us to do and we do it, that's not an independent examination, that is dependent examination. And dependent examination, can you give your view or you will end up giving management's view? Management's view. You will not be able to give your view. So we should give our view. For that, what type of examination we should have? Independent examination. Next topic in this definition is financial information. So we will be examining what information? Financial information and not personal information. We will not be bothered about how much jewelry director's wife is owning. Where are they going for vacation? I am not bothered about it, boss. So I am examining only financial information. Anna, if you're going on vacation because of company's money, now I have a problem. Yana, I am doing audit of a company. So company's money, you should not use it for your purpose. If you use it, I have a problem. So what examination, which information examination I am doing? Only financial information. Now students here will make mistakes. They will compare financial statements and financial information as one and the same. The answer is wrong. Financial statement is a part of financial information. Clear? Contracts is a financial information. Invoices is a financial information. Clear? Agreements is a financial information for us. So all these things are financial information, but not necessarily financial statements. In your 11th and 12th, all from commerce only, no? Anybody from science background? Apart from you. Others in 11th and 12th, have you come across this concept called as bank reconciliation statement? Now, bank reconciliation statement is not a financial statement. Just because it ends with the statement, it's not financial statement. But it is a financial information. So we are dealing with FS or FI? FI. FI is a bigger concept and FS is a smaller concept. So we also deal with FS, but we deal with a bigger picture. If visualization, no, FS is like one room, FI is the building. So we check the building. When we are checking the building, obviously we'll check the room also, no? But when you're checking the room, will you check the building? No. That's why here the word used is what? Financial information and not financial statements. Does that mean we will not see financial statements? Does this mean we will not see financial statements? No, we will see financial statements. Of which entity, sir? Any entity. Sir, what do you mean by any entity, sir? Going ahead, whether profit oriented or not, meaning what? Any entity that is making profit or not making profit, we will check it. Why, sir? I have a basic question here. Okay, now you have to think and answer. Clear? There's nothing to write here. Think and answer. Why? See, profit making entity, I understand. You have to check and tell whether money has been utilized properly, profit is original profit only, or inflated profit or fake profit. My question is, why we have to go and audit an entity which is not making profit? Doing what, ma? Sorry? They're not doing business only, no. Not for profit means it's not for business. Profit is there only in business, no. Correct. Trust is there, society is there. Why we should audit that? Many people will give donations. Yes. In India, two things work immensely. What's the first thing? Temples and a religious place, basically. And nothing, emotions. Emotions, first thing. Second thing, emotions. Emotions will work a lot. Clear? Simple logic I'll ask. Imagine you're in a signal. Here only. Okay? Some person comes and simple logical. Shivaji movie you would have watched, no? When he comes from America, clear? Vivek will be explaining that from this brand to this brand, everything has come to Chennai, right? That time one lady will come and tell, I sapped nal ach. That time he'll tell one dialogue, Yellame vandachi dinum pogala. He'll take one 500 rupees and give. Did he verify? Sapped nal achin sonnilla. Prove it. Did he verify? No. 500 you gave? No. Now 500 if I take from 100 people in a day. Per day 50,000. நீங்க verify பண்ணீங்களா? Emotionally you give money. Clear? Some small kid you will see and that kid will tell, uncle please take one sticker, uncle, one tattoo you take, uncle, one pen you take. You will not even question. Next moment what one you will take that entire packet. Now you are not using it, no. Correct? Now you took that entire packet of pen and you gave money. That kid will they have a family doing this. Let's put it that way. That kid will go and give it to the family person. One more pen packet that kid will bring and he'll tell, I did not eat from 4 days, uncle, please buy this. Not you, from different uncle now. Why? Because your emotional quotient takes over your intelligent quotient. Your EQ will come over IQ. You will even consider asking question is a sin. If your friend asks, hey, oi solade, hey, paavonda venada. Emotions work. That's the reason why some people consider that only as business. Are you getting my point? Clear? So, I don't know. I mean, after getting to know, I mean, after thinking from this angle and all, now I don't give money to people who just simply beg. If you have nothing, then yes. But if you are healthy, you are lazy, you simply are asking for money, no work. I don't even go and verify that. It's not my duty, but I know that my money is hard earned. I have one principle. I will not give my money. If anybody asks party, no, I'll give. What type of party I'll give? Food. You eat whatever you want. I'll not give my money for alcohol. Because I don't drink. I will not let my money go for that purpose. Other part, you want to eat, I'll give. You want to drink fruit juice, this, that and all, no problem. But my money I will not spend on alcohol. Even if, when we go out with our friends also, we have a policy. People who drink alcohol, they pay their money. We don't even ask them. But when the bill comes in, they'll tell, this money will pay. Simple as that. Why? Hard-earned money, boss. Why I should earn that with my dedication and my effort, and why should I let it go just like that? So my principle is very basic. It might be rude for some of them who come with me. Why are you asking question and all? Now see, transgender is also a gender only, no? But that has been misused by many of them. We consider them as some type of holy thing we associate. Yes, they are considered as good luck. They bring good luck to our life is what we consider them. But that has been used to a different advantage. Money making type of advantage people use it. Right? Now we don't know who is who. We really don't know who is who. Now you can't question them also. Because if it is a real person, now he or she will get hurt. Right? So in one of the incident, I actually was arguing with that person. I was arguing so much with that person where my wife told, give money. I will not give money. In the road, I'm arguing. People are like, you can leave and go. I won't leave. One person came and asked, give me money for lunch. I said, come, I'll give you lunch only. What is wrong in that? Did I say anything wrong? No, I want money. No, money I won't give. You want lunch? They have some 3-4 people were there. I said, I'll give everyone lunch. Come, we'll go to this hotel. Give me money. Lunch I'll give. You, what did you say? You want money for lunch? Lunch I'll give. My wife is like, give money and end the matter. I will give lunch. Money I'll not give. And that person is like, if you give money, you will get good fortune. I said, what if I don't want good fortune? I don't believe in fortune now. Good things will happen to you. Don't want. That I can give to God also. Now, apparently, the tradition is when you give them something, they'll give 1 rupee back to you, they'll bless you. Now, this they understood. Some of them have understood this. Right? So we had a heated argument. Then finally, I gave 50 rupees. I said, okay, fine, take. What is 50? Give me 100 rupees. Oh. I told, I'll give address, you come home. Amma kitta solli nalla full banana leaf meal only I'll prepare. Demanding now. Are you getting my point? Clear? So there are certain people who take disadvantage of emotions because they know the emotions work. Clear? A lot of beggars, if you see, you'll be seeing them on a daily basis. Some of them, if you see, evening, if you see, they'll be playing a different role somewhere else only. Are you getting my point? So they know that emotions work. That is what we need to trigger. People use that money to drink. I've seen that. In one of the cases, they said, give me money, I want to buy curd. Dairy was behind me only. What you want? Curd, no. I bought half liter curd. He asked for 200, I got half liter and I gave him. He's looking at my face. And he's like, now I'm going to get na. And I'm like, I want money to buy curd. I gave you curd only. I said, I want money to buy curd. Difference in it. He's a drunkard. Look at people we are arguing with. There are a group of students also. They're like, sir, sir, paravalla, sir. 20 rupees from me. 20 rupees from 10 people will become 200 rupees. The 200 rupees will go to some bar and he'll drink and he'll fall somewhere. To earn that 20 rupees, people would have earned it, no? It's as simple as that. I am all in for giving food, no problem for me. But I'm not for doing these type of things. Yes. People will tell, Karthik, you don't know. What kick you will get in that you don't know. Vana. Some things are better unknown only. Right? So we have certain things. Now I live with that principle. Every entity has some principle. We will not use money for this area. We will not be using money for this business. And the principle, are they following or no, is what we are supposed to check. If I have a trust which gives educational services. So whatever donation comes, I should use it for education purpose only, no? If I use it for some other purpose, it is not about profit always. Second example, think and answer. Anyone in the class, have you stolen money from your house till date? I have done that. I have no shame in telling. Because everybody would have done. Knowingly, unknowingly would have done. See, if you steal from outside, yes, you will be a criminal. If you steal from home, it's taking the contribution out. So your father was, what contribution you did? Now, if I am there in the house, my vibe. Now, if you take from your house, just to take 5 rupees. 5 rupee coin will be there, no, or 10 rupee note, just to take it without telling. Effect what will happen? Mari will come, no, Sinjidu. Your dad, you'll be wondering, in my childhood, no, I had actually taken 1 rupee from, middle class family. Money, Lakshmi is there everywhere. TV stand la irukum, coffee table la irukum, fridge மேல இருக்கும், கிச்சன்ல அங்கங்க இருக்கும். Yes or no? Bed கீழே. Your mother's purse is like one multi-purpose world. Safety pin இருக்கும், அதுல dried flowers இருக்கும், குங்குமம் இருக்கும், விபூதி இருக்கும், coins நிறைய இருக்கும். You will take 1 rupee from somewhere, some window, 1 rupee you see, you take that 1 rupee, go and buy one chocolate. Now I took that 1 rupee and bought popsicle. Okay, ice candy. My father saw this. My father never reacted. The fathers don't react only. Yeah. Mothers, you can see from 1 kilometer their reaction. Heavy breathing will happen, eyes will open up, tongue. Your father, very simple guy. Okay, he believes in actions, not words. Yeah. So my father didn't react only. I thought my father was okay with it. My mother is like that too. I'll give you the exact scenario. Outside that shop, I was eating popsicle outside the general store only with my cycle. I saw my parents coming. I only unlinked the chain and I was repairing my cycle and I kept the ice candy behind. Okay. My mom peeped and she got no what was there. My dad is simply driving. My mom, from that window, she's putting her head out. Nee veetukku va. In that only I got no, my mom will definitely give me a massage today. So I should not plan the next things today. Rest and recovery is also very important after that. My dad never reacted, so I thought my dad has no issue with it. As I went home, my mom is, imagine I am mom and you are me. We are talking like this. Behind me, my dad is there. And the ghost madri will come. Suddenly from nowhere, I got one hit. I don't know from where, when was this planned? Birthday surprise la kelvi pattiruken. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு அடி விழுந்துச்சு. I'm there on the floor. After that, no, மாத்தி அடிக்கிறாங்க. My mother got tired. My father is still hitting me. He's kicking me. Now I went and I'm finding a place to be at a safer spot where even if you hit, no, I should not feel you're hitting. I should feel I'm taking some foot massage. I had one divan in the living room. I went under that. In the ayya, he's seeing where I am and still kicking. He got some stick, belt and all. He's simply abdiye kuttumadipa is hitting. Yo, if it hits somewhere else, you will not have me. And the process I'm thinking, திருடுனது 1 ரூபா. As if I'm stealing 1 crore, this fellow is hitting, no. Why is he hitting so much? You can't ask this question in that process. And the process நடக்கிறப்போ இந்த questioning எல்லாம் இங்க தான் இருக்கணும். ஆனா this person has onion personality. When he is hitting, no, he'll be full onion. அதுக்கப்புறம் சடனா அம்பியா மாறுவான். After you sleep, no, this will become Remo Mama. He'll tell, பாவம் எதுக்கு அடிச்சேனோ. இதே சென்ஸ் அப்போ இருந்துச்சுன்னா I would have been saved. Next day when you are going to school, inga veeng irukku, here temporary tattoo is there, you can't walk properly, you can't talk properly, you can't eat properly. But you have to explain it to your friends. Enna acha? Or chinna accident achu. I fell down. Yes or no? Simple. It's a simple thing. Now, after that, no, your father will call you. This time it is for true, he will not hit. He has finished all his quota, no? From nowhere, mother will come and hit. Anniki 1 ரூபா திருடுனல. And the quota முடிஞ்சு போச்சுமா. He will still have that anger. Then they will come out with one statement saying, it is not about 1 rupee. It was never about 1 rupee. Now you will understand that it was never about 1 rupee. It was about your behavioral aspect. You didn't tell me and you took that. Now what you will think? So if I tell you and take it, it is not a problem. Correct? Next time onwards, what you will tell? You will not even ask. You will tell, Amma, I'll take, and you'll take. Your father, Yava appa vittu sottu. Yo, Nidaya sonne. Last time without asking I took, you hit me. This time after telling I'm taking, you should ask. Okay. Next time you'll ask, I want 10 rupee. Why? Then you told I have to ask, I asked, you're not giving, you're asking more questions. At the audit. At the audit. It was in non-profit organizations, it is never about profit. It is about honesty. It is about what you have told versus what you are doing. It should have no difference. When people say, please donate to our trust, no. After becoming auditor, I have become one bad person only for these people. In PVR and all, when we go, some random person will come. We are from this organization. We are running one campaign. Whatever 10 rupee you give, it will feed one kid and all. They'll tell. Correct, pa. Prove it, no. Sir, na sir. One person has asked, sir, na sir, donation pandradhukku prove pananuma. Ama sir. That fellow walked off. I said, no problem for me. Now, there are some people from UNICEF, they come and tell these things. They'll prove it without you asking only. They'll open the website, they'll do all this. They'll tell, you don't even give money to me, you give money to the website directly. Clear? So, they are meaning that when we are doing independent examination, here we are not talking about profit. Here we are talking about whether money which was given by donors, are you using it properly or no? Are you getting my point? Recently, Ganesh Chaturthi, in Mumbai, it is very famous. The festival is celebrated to a next level. Clear? Now, Ambani's had given some jewelry worth of 15 crores or something. Okay? To one of the famous Ganesha idol there, which is called Lal Bagacha Raja, where he had given crores of rupees as a gift. Now, that money or jewelry should be used in the right manner, no? In another religious place, what had happened was all these jewelries which was there in the name of the religious place was kept as a mortgage and they had taken loan. And guess what was done with that loan? It was for their personal purpose, to enjoy, to go out for vacations and to enjoy. They had used this money. Now, is this a good thing? No. And this went on for 4 years. Only because of audit it was found. And in that place, what had happened was, see, whenever you are going to some tourist place, the collection is on a bigger scale. Yeah, tourist place, at least in a year, imagine 1 crore people come. It will be usually more than that. 1 crore people, 30 rupees from one person into 1 crore. How much, boss? 30 crore. 30 crore. Now, in one of the places, what had happened, to the shrine, when you go for some seva, you'll have to take the receipt from the office. What these people did, these people gave same receipt with the same receipt number for everyone. And whatever money they got, no, they never showed the account for it. And all that money was used by office people for personal purpose. That's why I told you, emotions work. Now, what you will tell? Religious place, we should not talk about these things. We should question. But you forget that work is worship is also there. That's your work. That's your duty. So, your duty is your God. So, when it was questioned, it went to a police case. And the IPS officer, the way he dealt with it, you're not supposed to hit now. So what he did, he went to a training camp which was happening in the local area. He picked 4 candidates from there and he said, come with me, I'll give you practical training. He went to this religious place, called all these guilty officers and he gave lathi to all of them and said, hit below the knee. Till they tell the truth, you have to not stop. And this will start hitting. And the person who was in charge of the jewelry, From the last 4 years, this fellow never checked where the jewelry is. It was kept as a mortgage, pledge. That fellow was a senior person. And this inspector said, Manichakangaya, I am doing my duty. He told, hit him also. First he apologized. Then he's like, I am actually, what did I do, sir? Sir, you didn't do anything, that's why. If you had done your duty, this particular day would not have come. Since you have not done your duty, you are supposed to suffer this. Right? So, for NPO, NGOs and all, what you are doing with that money is more important than the profit, because there is no profit there. You don't intentionally make profit. When people give out of affection, love, donations, no, these things should be utilized in the right manner and not in a bad manner. Now, who will tell donors that these people have used it in the right manner? Logically, if you have given me donation and if you come and ask me where have you used it, what will I tell? Right manner or wrong manner? Right manner only. So why will I tell lie? We are in Kali Yuga, no? Who will tell the truth every time? That's why you need a third person now. So you will appoint that third person. He will go to the entity and he will see whether the money has been used properly or no and come and tell the donors. Understood? So are you understanding how important our role is? Because we are being trusted by people. And our report will decide whether they should trust this system or no. Not that entity. That system or no. Simple logic I'll ask you. Honestly you answer. Here, in any city, metro city or bigger city you go, does a rickshaw driver charge honestly? Does the rickshaw driver charge honestly? No. All this, since I asked, you told. Your primary answer was rickshaw drivers don't charge properly. Did you say very few rickshaw drivers not charge honestly, sir? No. Now, because of a few rickshaw drivers, no, you are doubting everyone. That is the reason why trust plays a very important role. If we don't give proper opinion, no, because of us, every CMA, every CA, every CS will be looked upon like this only. Understood? Yeah. Another logic. Did you like your teachers in school days? Very few will like the teachers. Leave. Did the teacher like all the students equally in school? Then partially no. They liked only those students who studied well in the class. But they forgot to understand rose and jasmine are two different fragrances. You can't ask the jasmine to give rose fragrance. You can't ask rose to give jasmine fragrance. Yes or no? Which is why majority of the students will have a bad vibe when it comes to teacher. Yeah, it is a bad experience that we have had, which is why you are silent in class. You see, you go to nursery. Will you see a silent class when the teacher is there? No. You go to first standard, second standard. Will you see a silent class when the teacher is there? No. Go to fifth standard. You will see. Go to high school. You will see a library. You don't need a library. You will see a library. Go to 11th and 12th. That is when in BCom you decide we'll have fun now. Because for you, the fun was in the beginning of the school days and now during 11th and 12th at the end of the school days. In between you never had fun. So it's all about the perspective. It's all about the perspective. So because of few teachers, all the teachers will be looked upon in that manner. That's the end of the opinion. So it's our duty individually, if we take care of our duty that we have to give an honest opinion, we are working for the fraternity. Am I getting my point? Understood. In one of the instances, it had happened that one of the policemen had caught one person. Okay. Technically, you're not supposed to use your passenger vehicle for transporting the goods. Here, under the relevant act, it is a offense. Okay, they can fine you for that. So whatever vehicle you're using, passenger vehicle, you are not supposed to carry any goods in that. Personal goods, yes, but commercial goods you're not supposed to carry. For that you have commercial vehicles. Now in this case, no, he was carrying some commercial goods by telling it is personal, and he was caught. And after that, he had to pay the fine, and he paid the fine. Now he forgot to take the change back. Like now you have 200 rupees note also, no? So total fine was 600. He had given 700. So 100 rupees he had forgotten to take it back. So this police person went and told that take your 100 rupees, then you guys will tell we are taking bribe. Now the passenger did not talk anything. Who told this? Policeman only, no. So this person went down and he told, no sir, I didn't. Did I tell anything? I didn't tell anything. It was you only who told. And after that, no, he ended the conversation saying, by the way, because you people take, and that's why people tell you take bribe. No, no, I don't take. Correct. But it is spoken overall, no. Because of few people, entire fraternity is looked upon that way. The same is for rickshaw drivers, same is for teachers. Are you getting my point? Here, it is a how many of you have studied in co-education system? Most of them? Yes. What is co-education system? There's no discrimination between gender. Every gender can come and learn together. Yes or no? But in the classroom, girls on the right row, boys on the left row. Automatically, you see, even after colleges, even at the professional level, you will see one gender one side, another gender another side. That's the environment that we have come across. So sometimes you'll forget the essence of it, the meaning of it. And if a girl and boy is sitting next to each other, sollave vena. Another Tamil movie will come. It's because of few people, the entire fraternity will be looked upon. That's why we have a bigger responsibility to deal with these things. Right? So we are doing what examination? Independent examination of what information? Financial information. Which entity? Any entity, whether it is profit oriented or not, and irrespective of its size or legal form. Meaning what? Size or legal form means whether it can be a small company, whether it can be a big company, whether it can be a partnership firm, whether it can be a proprietorship firm. Doesn't matter. It can be a trust, it can be a society, it can be anything. Irrespective means what? Without caring about the size or legal form. Legal form means it could be a registered one or unregistered one when such examination is conducted with a view to express an opinion. So what is my view here? Expressing an opinion. Ultimately, why am I doing this independent examination? To express an opinion. This is one of the profession where opinion matters. In life, no, your opinion does not matter. Clear? People will ask you, in this profession, no, they'll give money to get your opinion. Clear? You will be paid to give your opinion. So opinion is not for free. Don't give free opinion henceforth. Because your opinion is very expensive, valuable. People pay. Why are you giving it for free? Like Joker said, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. So if you're giving opinion, if you're good at giving opinion, don't do it for free. So ultimately, our work will end with what? Opinion. Starts with what? Examination. Clear? Now for the entire subject, I will give one process. Clear? Any topic you take, it can't go beyond that process. Any topic you can take, you can close your eyes, keep a finger on any topic, it will be there in the cycle. Clear? So one process I will write first, then you copy it down once you have understood it. When copying, see, lazy students are actually smart, right? Because laziness comes from smartness only. you see the quickest way to solve a problem and not the lengthiest way to solve a problem, right? So if a person is lazy, he'll have smart ideas. I was never I was a rank student in primary school. Adella rank waste. But as and when I went ahead with the academics, no, I was never, a rank student. My neighbor was a rank student. That also didn't rub off on me. That has no effect on me. So I found easiest way, some of the smart ways to study things. So that is how this particular process came into the picture. So once I studied the entire syllabus of CA Inter audit, no, and CA final audit, I thought this particular cycle makes a lot of sense because nothing can go beyond this. Yeah. So I will write first, then you copy. First thing, how we start with respect to audit is we start with something called as data. What about data? What is data? Data is not information. Exactly. Data is raw content. It could be numbers, it could be alphabets, it could be word, it could be pictures, it could be anything. Now, client will give us data. Client will not give us information. Yeah. From data, we process the data and we take information out of it. Clear? Right? Now, first I will write, you focus, keep responding, then you copy. Clear? Data is a financial information? No, data is not a financial information. Financial data is different. Okay, so from data we extract information. From after extracting the information, what do we do with this information? Sorry? Process it? Use it? Yes. Rather than using it, where do we use it as an auditor? What do we do with information? Sorry? Very good. We try to verify it, but we will do something called as we examine the given information or the received information, but we examine this through some procedures. Here we examine this through some procedures. After doing procedures, we get something called as evidence. Here, data we have, we take information out of it. Once we get that information, what do? We examine them, and once we examine them, what do? Through the procedures, we get evidence. Now, we will evaluate this evidence and we will reach conclusion. Yeah, and this conclusion is received after evaluating. Right? Now, we will, after conclusion, we will get something called as opinion. This opinion is after evaluating conclusion. Can someone tell me what is the difference between conclusion and opinion? Okay. Sorry, yeah, sorry, sir. You're saying something. Correct, but what is the difference? Okay, you're saying something, ma'am. Okay, so can I say conclusion is nothing but what we understand, and opinion is what we tell from that understanding? Yes or no? Which is why once we get conclusion, we have to evaluate that conclusion and see whatever conclusion I have reached, is it correct or wrong? And what we go and tell others is opinion. And this opinion we can't tell orally, boss. We have to give it in a form of report, and this report should be a written report. Here, you take up any concept of audit, it has to be from here to here. Any unit you take, it will never go out of this. It could be chapter 6, 7, 8. Any point you take, it will be somewhere between this cycle only. It should be from the data to opinion. It can't go beyond this. Now let's try to see the definition of audit through this cycle. What is audit definition? Independent. There are independent of, yes. So entity is nothing but my client who gives me data. Clear? It could be whether profit oriented or not, right? Non-profit oriented, irrespective of size or legal form. Did we talk about any size or legal form in this process? No, we don't bother whether you're a small company or whether you're a big company, right? Whether you're an unregistered firm or a registered firm, right? With the view to express an opinion. So why am I doing audit? The definition itself says audit ends with what? Opinion. My view is to give opinion. But to give opinion, I can't directly give opinion. I have to go through a process. And what is that process? Once I get the data, extract the information, evaluate the information. Through some procedures, you will get evidence. Evaluate the evidence, you get conclusion. When you evaluate the conclusion, you get opinion. And that opinion, I have to give it in form of written report. Why oral report does not work, sir? 1 crore people you have to talk to. Can you? Orally, can you? No. So you will give it in writing. Now, written form involves typing also. Don't go to the literal meaning of writing. Understood? So we type report currently, that is allowed. We have to keep changing. We have many softwares for accounting now. Previously, whatever journal entry you pass, in 11th and 12th, you would have passed journal entries. No. You think you will be doing that in real life? Then why did you learn? Huh? To understand the accounts. You will not sit and solve journal entries in real life now. You will not be appointed, sir. You pass bank account debit to loan account. You will not sit and pass entries. Software, you will just put it in the software. Everything software will take care now. But the understanding behind is very important. Clear? So this is the entire process of your audit. You have any concepts, it will be there under from data to opinion only. Clear? Once you have understood this, then you copy it down. And this we will be revising every now and then, this particular cycle. Done? If you're done, quickly go through that again. Starts from what? Data. From data, what do we pick? Information, right? And then we examine through procedures, okay? And we get evidence. We evaluate the evidence and get conclusion. We evaluate the conclusion and get opinion. Understood? Clear? Right. Now, that's the main topic of your definition of audit. What's the definition of audit? It's an independent examination of financial information of any entity, whether or not, irrespective of its size or legal form, then conducted with a view to express an opinion thereon. Clear? Now, the word audit has been come from a Latin word called what? Audire. Audire means to hear. So during those times, king's time and all, these ministers used to be there. Yes. Now what these people will do, they will have accountants also. Yes. Now accountant should come and narrate the entire thing to the king. Yes, the king hears. That is what we call as nothing but audire. So basically audit is to hear. So you give me the explanations, I will listen to you. Whatever doubts I have, I will ask. Right? Now there is another perspective. When we talk about audit, we are not saying audit should always be a bad thing. So whenever some organization says we have audit going on, do not consider audit is bad. If you go to the doctor, is it bad? No, it could be for regular checkup also. Yes. So if you're doing audit, it doesn't mean it is necessarily bad. It could be for improvement purpose. Yeah. So audit, we never go with one bad mindset saying client has done some fraud. No. See, do you know everything? Everything in this world, are you aware of? No. So, if there is a possibility that you will not know many things, no. Yes. Without knowing, there could be some things you'll be doing business also. Yes. Let's take one simple example. In your 11th and 12th, accounts was done for you. Clear? You have come through CMA Foundation. Yes. In CMA Foundation also accounts was there. CMA Inter accounts also is there. Yes. I'll ask you one accounts question. Okay. Without thinking, you have to answer. Okay. Clear? Sure. Akka. 100%? Yes. Now that the low confidence level says that I don't know what you are going to ask, sir. But you have been learning accounts since years now. That means you should know everything. No, sir, we will not know everything. Clear? You know there is something called as consolidation. A topic called as consolidation of financial statements is there. If I tell what is minority interest in that, will you be able to tell me accounting treatment for those things and all? No. Fine. I'll ask in your language. Goodwill, you know? Goodwill, you know. What in calculation of goodwill, there is one method saying super profit, no? Yes. Now, super profit here, super profit into number of years of purchase is there. Correct? I know you will tell what is super profit. I will only tell you anything above normal profit is super profit is you will tell. My question is, why are you multiplying number of years of purchase? Question number one. Forget why. What is number of years of purchase? Question number two. Why are you multiplying it? Don't know. So after that, my business will not survive. With the goodwill of the business that I have purchased. So you are telling this number of years of purchase means whatever business I have purchased, it will run for these many years. If you say 3, so with that goodwill, only for 3 years it will survive. Brand value. The brand value will not survive beyond that. In life, no. You should ask this. That's when you learn. We all know how to multiply and get the answers. And when we question, when we ask, when you come to interview and if I ask you what is the super profit concept, you will tell. But why number of years of purchase you are multiplying? If you tell, you will give and smile. I will not give you salary for smiling. Purida, why will you teach a lot of things than simply copying? This concept says this super profit will be this firm. Why am I paying if some firm is making 1000 super profit and I am multiplying it by 5, which means I am valuing that the business I have purchased from you will be able to earn me super profit for the next 5 years. Not normal profit. Normal profit I will also do, you will also do. But the super profit which your firm is making, I am expecting it to continue for another 5 years. After that, it is my job. Your name, your brand name will give me that super profit for X number of years. That is why for the future 5 years, it is able to generate that much super profit. No, I will give that money today and purchase. Time value of money, if you remember. Today's value is more than that's why today I'll pay and buy that. Why you have to question, you will learn a lot of things with that. Everywhere, why this? Not there. Wherever conceptually, why if you ask, you will learn a lot of things. Yeah. So this is the reason why we have to understand, okay, we don't know everything that is there. Yeah, that's why what kings will do. Kings will ask accountant, boss, tell me what happened. Because I don't know. I'll give money. This is my kingdom. I'll invest in places. What is happening? You should come and tell me. That is what we call as audit. Similarly, as an auditor, I come once in a year, but I will know in the entire 12 months what has happened in an organization. You should tell me. I'll ask questions. But I am not coming to your organization with a doubt mindset that client has done fraud always. It could be error. It could be error also. You don't know everything, no. See, what I know, you may not know. What you know, I may not know. You might be good at something, I might be good at something. Yeah. Now, sometimes when I crack jokes in the class, so some student will say, what? PJ, you're cracking, sir. See, I don't know to crack a joke. If I knew to crack a joke, would I be a CA? I would be a comedian. I would also be running one talk show. I would also be making money there. Now, I am not good at that. I am good at this. Similarly, you are good at something else. So, when you're running an organization, you might be, ending up with, sir, I don't have that much budget to have a separate accountant, but I will do it. With whatever knowledge I know, I will do it. Later on, anyway, you are coming for audit. You tell me what is wrong, what is right. Now, everything that is wrong is not fraud. One situation I'll put you in. A client, I am your client. Okay? I am your client, you are my auditor now. I come to you with my file and you ask me one question. Sir, have you made any cash payments? Okay, under income tax, we're not supposed to make. Okay? Imagine you ask me this question, have you made any cash payments? I will tell, no sir, no cash payments at all. Now, financial year 23-24. What do you mean by financial year 23-24 means? Huh? What does financial year 23-24 means? From April 23 to you do audit after March 24. You start your audit after March 24. So you ask me, have you made any cash payment? I will tell no. Now in the month of August, you found one 10,000 rupees cash payment made. You'll call me. What will you tell me first? There is one cash payment, sir. What will you think about me? Why this guy is lying? Did I lie? No. Now it's a very critical situation you are in. Did this guy lie or did he miss out? How can you conclude? This is where we have to have a mindset where we should not always see from a negative angle. Now, there is a possibility, boss, you are doing only audit day in, day out. That fellow is doing business day in, day out. No, he will meet thousands of people in a year. He might miss out on telling, okay, oh, yes, sir, one cash payment was there. Sorry, sir, my mistake, sir. Abdina, you fraud, na. Are you a fraud? No, you go to a shop. You eat there. You meet a friend there. In that process only, you eat, you keep the plate, you wear the helmet, and you go out. Shopkeeper will, nah, money. Now, instantly what will tell? Sorry, na. That means shopkeeper should consider you fraud. Now how you are telling, no, we are not fraud, sir. Sir. But when it comes to client, will tell, dishonest, liar, fraud payer. Same, no. So there could be a chance of two things. Try to understand these words. There could be a chance of error. There could be a chance of error. There could be a chance of. The difference between these two is what? The difference between error and fraud is what? Error is unintentional, fraud is no one can tell, sir, by mistake fraud happened, sir. By mistake error can happen, but by mistake fraud can never happen. Because fraud takes years. Clear? You know that 100 rupee mother gave you, 92 rupees bill, 8 rupees you have to give. You give 5 rupees. Error or fraud? Fraud only, no? So basically you have that fraud quality from your childhood. We have, no, that is fraud. That is actually fraud. Knowing what is wrong and you still doing it is never a mistake. It's a choice. So basically we have all done fraud. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Your parents gave you cough syrup telling it is sugar syrup. Fraud. They knew. Your father telling you, come here, I will not hit you, then he is hitting. Fraud. Today go and tell your father, you are a fraud. This time your father will not tell, va, adike mata, va. He will not tell like that. Understood? So the only one line of difference between fraud and error is very good. Yes, error is unintentional. Fraud is always intentional. Error can happen by mistake. Clear? For example, when you are passing the entry, now in your POC, when you are passing journal entry, so you would have made a lot of errors. Clear? Now imagine there is one invoice which total bill is 16,996. Now while passing the entry, there you might be ending up with 19,669 you might write. Possible? Yes. Fraud? Error? Huh? Error. Correct? Sure? Sure? Huh? Are you very sure? That is what you have to. In audit, no, you can't directly say this is this. Now, if I'm a professional fraudster, I know how to do fraud. I know that this, if I write, no, my auditor will think it is error. But I knew I am entering 19,669 and not 16,996. Now, if I knew what I am doing, fraud. Are you getting my point? Understood? Clear or no? Yes, sir. Pakka, sir. Yes. How many of you have siblings at home? So you are elder or you are younger? You are elder, huh? You're, okay, younger also is there, elder also is there. Fine. Do you have fights? No, sir. We have wars. Younger fight, we have wars. Now, if you have to share some food item or some drink item with your sibling, you will measure it to the perfection level. Angayu, you will do fraud. Now, even after sharing equally, you will take your part, and when the sibling is not there, you will drink from the sibling class little and you keep. Fraud, not error. It is fraud. Intentionally, you are doing it. So, fraud is always intentional, error is always unintentional. Clear? Right? Okay, sir. So, when we talk about audit, we have to check that whether the information, how it is supposed to be, is it like that? Now, the mistake can be due to error, can be due to fraud. That depends on our checking and their mindset. Clear? Yes, mistake will be there, but mistake can be out of two reasons. One is out of error, one is out of fraud. Now, which one to find out, that our audit will tell. Once we do audit, then we will tell, okay, this is fraud and this is error. Same like in the court of law, whether a killing is considered as murder or self-defense. Judge will tell no. Lawyers will tell these are our points. Now the judge should decide whether it was a self-defense or murder. Now there will be a murderer who knows how self-defense works. So now it is actually the judge who is being tested. Because both the parties know who is the culprit. The judge is at the trial now. He has to tell which person is culprit, which person is a victim. Because both of them know. A person who has a criminal background is considered as innocent versus a person who has no criminal background is considered as murderer. Now this is the case. Now the judge should listen to both the parties equally and then come with a conclusion. Here, as an auditor, client will tell, investors also will tell something. We should not be biased to any of them. We should take the information, evaluate that, and then tell what is the actual picture. You should not favor anyone. That's why it's called independent examination. Clear? Sometimes we are appointed by government, sometimes we are appointed by people. Understood? Clear? Government colleges, your Greater Chennai Corporation, right? All these are government entities only. They also appoint us to see whether money is being utilized properly or not. Clear? In India, we have a top level auditor in form of CAG, Comptroller and Auditor General. Heard of him? No? So we call him CAG of India. This is how our CAG website looks. Clear? He is a person, Shri Girish Chandra Murmu, who is the CAG of our country. He is the top level auditor for all the government. Like government accounts, he is handled by him. In any state government, central government, corporations, municipal, panchayat, every government department, wherever money is going, whatever is being used, he will audit. Clear? Nothing. If you go here, you will see here year-wise audit reports approved by CAG. Clear? You just have to go here, you will get details. Clear? If you want to download, that also it is available here. If you go here, if you go to view all reports till date, whatever, you can filter it out. Whichever report, whichever state report is there, you can pick and read. See here, this is Odisha, right? 11th September, which happened. Assam, 30th August. What report we'll get here? See, this is called compliance report. This is called compliance report. This is called financial audit. Clear? So we just have to pick this, and whenever there is some time, rather than spending your time on certain things which is not productive for you, yes, watching movies and all is required, but too much of it will be having no use for you. You can read these reports and find out what is happening. Yeah. So this is how your CAG will be giving reports. It's a public domain. It's available for everyone. Yeah. To become CAG, next question if somebody has, sir, how to become CAG? You have to clear UPSC. Okay. Once you clear UPSC, padi you have to go to this fellow is IAS. Yeah. If you go here, we'll have CAG. He belongs to IAS, Indian Administrative Service of Gujarat, 1985 batch. Yep. Also, he has done MBA and he has worked from different institutions, and then he'll come. Now, if you see their hierarchy, how their hierarchy looks, organization chart, he is the top. Okay. Under him, there will be so many people who will be reporting to him. So these people have to audit and submit a report to him. Clear? So these money from where these governments are getting, where is it being used? Now, central government will approve a budget to the state governments and the different states. They'll give money, no? That money should be utilized properly. Where is it going? In whose pocket is going? Everything through this audit, he has the power to do all these things. You can't do. What will he do now? He will appoint you guys only. You guys means these CAs. Clear? People who are doing CAs. Now, CMA for you is only very restricted audit scope. Clear? This usually is done by CA. Now, CA, CMA, CS, all three can do audit, respective audit they can do. Clear? So, in case of a government audit and all, he will appoint a chartered accountant. Clear? He will tell, boss, see, now CA should listen to this fellow's orders. Because he is the one who is the boss. Clear? His the report will go to the parliament. He is appointed by the president. He can't be removed by any political party. If you want to remove this fellow from the position, no. Both Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha, both the houses should be approving his removal by majority, which is difficult. Because in both the houses, you will be having ruling party and opposition party. Both should approve, no. If it is a political party approval and all, no. As and when government changes, CAG also might change. And he can be removed only in two grounds: incapacity, or he is not doing his job properly. And this should be proven. Proven misbehavior or incapacity is what you have to do. Other than that, you cannot remove this fellow from this particular position. Otherwise, it's easy, no? Government which comes to the power will remove him and do whatever they want. That's why this fellow is appointed by president. Clear? And in India, we never use the word sir. We always use the word Shri. Yeah, because sir is a title given by British, and in the constitution only they have told we are not supposed to use any word, any award like sir. That's why if you see even Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, they'll be addressed as Shri only. Whereas in British, if you see, they'll call sir. It's not after the name, it's before the name. Yeah. So for example, there's this England cricketer called Alistair Cook. Now he's called as Sir Alistair Cook. So they've given him the title. Right. So people who know that, they'll call, there was one student who had come to my class. He used to call me Sir Karthik. Everyone calls Karthik Sir. She specifically tells Sir Karthik. Now that Sir is a title, they're used to it. It's a colonial flavor where they use Sir and then the name. As per the constitution, we are not supposed to use such title. Even if a foreign country is giving us such title, we are not supposed to accept such title. Sure. Right. So this is with respect to your audit, and the person who hears is what we call as what? Auditor. Older generation, your grandfather's, grandmother's generation, no, they will never know CA. You just tell them auditor. They'll have a huge respect. Now it's where CMA, CS and CA and auditor are two different things. The only difference between auditor and CA is CA has the right to sign, but auditor cannot sign. Now CA also is an auditor. Yeah, there are many boards, if you see, they'll be mentioning as tax consultants and auditors. The person who audits is auditor, but signature on the audit report, only a chartered accountant in practice has the right. Cost audit, cost and management accountant person only has to sign. Understood? Yeah. Now some people, you can't practice two professions together. You have to practice either of it. Either CA or CMA if you have both. You can't practice both. Because quality won't be there. It's like they say, if you are married, you only be married. Attention is very important. Distraction should not be there. So if you are practicing one profession, practice only that, because quality won't be distracted or diverted to other professions. Yeah. My friend has done 5-6 degrees. That fellow can practice anything at any point of time he wants, but he can practice only one profession at a time. Previously it was allowed, but they have to compromise on the quality aspect, so they don't allow now one profession only you can practice, even though you have many degrees. Yeah, right. Now what are the features of audit, sir? Now this can be asked as a question. So wherever I feel question can be asked, what I will write is, I'll write as HQ. HQ is hidden question. Yeah. So what you should do to get a better understanding of the subject, you put a number here, HQ1, HQ2, so that at the end of the chapter, you get to know how many hidden questions are there, so that every day how much you can study. Yeah, because your paper is 90%, you have to, case study is not there. 1 or 2 questions is where case study they'll ask. Till now, that's a trend. Yeah. So you have to understand the direct theory part. So as in question paper, no, there is 2 types of questions that can be asked. Okay, one is theory based question. Second one is practical or case based. Now practical or case based, absolutely no issues, because it's a story that they're giving and you have to revolve around the facts of the story and come to a conclusion. Theory, they have 2 types. One is a direct theory. Direct theory means, what do you mean by so and so? Explain the features of so and so. Mention the advantages of so and so. That's a direct theory question. Second type of theory question is nothing but a definition based question. what students do, why they lose marks, I'll tell you today. Especially, you'll be telling, sir, I have written everything, sir. Now, if you have written everything, why will institute not give marks? Common sense question. Which means you have not written everything, number one. Second thing, whatever you have written is not proper. Reason, is there a difference between question number one and question number two? What is the difference, if there is any difference? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Any other answer? Any other answer? Now, when I say define audit, you can't change the words. You have to write the definition given. When you say, what do you mean by audit? Then you write whatever you feel like. Anna, till date, students will not discriminate between these two questions. What do you mean by audit? I'll write what do I mean by audit. Define audit, I'll write what I know about audit. And then you go to the teacher and say, sir, half mark you give, sir, 1 mark you give, sir. They'll put me out of the house, sir, please, sir. Concept only is wrong, no. So when I say define, boss, when I say define audit as per Karthik, what Karthik has told, you have to tell. You will tell what you want, and then you will tell this Karthik told. Will you accept if I tell something that you have told which you have not told only? Purida, the difference. Adnalda, you will not get marks. And here in the professional course, it's more of a technical correction. That's why when they ask about the definition based, no, don't mix words. If they say this, what do you mean by there? You can put the definition, you need not put the definition, it's a choice. Anna, when they ask definition based question, you should not change the words. Abdiye cut, copy, paste. Purida, that's why definition of audit, I did word by word. I told you we'll take some time there. Basics, we will take some time. Yeah, probably today's class and tomorrow's class, you will be understanding that, sir, class is going very slow. Trust me, after 4-5 days, you will not feel that. Because basics, I need to put very strong in your head. Once I give you that language understanding, no, then it is easier for me to speed up for the upcoming topics. Yeah, I can't go so slow every time. But initially, I'm going slow for a very purpose that the language is new, subject is new for you. Understood? Yeah, right. So these are the two types of questions we'll be facing. So wherever I am writing HQ1, it's a hidden question number 1. At the end of the chapter, go home, prepare one question and answer book. Yeah, write down all the questions of chapter 1. So you'll know how many questions you have to learn. Right? Understood? Yes, this is the first question. Essential features. We'll take a break of half an hour and then we'll continue.